Hey guys, I'm back here again. Got another quick video here for you guys detailing of the small engine and stuff like that. One of my clients asked me possibly to do a video regarding like air filters and stuff like that for your Briggs and Stratton engine on your like lawnmower and stuff like that. And what I have is two Chinese sourced air filters for your machine. These are typically the most common ones we actually have over here for most of our jobs. The one on the right hand side, this is your one for your typical flathead Briggs engine, like I'd say about a 5 horsepower to about 6.5, 6.75 horsepower. And this one right here is the newer air filter for the newer overhead valve generation engines. It has the plastic carb on those engines right here for that. You can typically buy these things on eBay. These ones we typically buy them in bulk right here. This one right here. These things we buy them, I'd say about 20 or 30 at a time, and you can buy them relatively cheap on eBay. The only thing is typically shipping time is about a week and a half time, and you can buy these things for probably about like $1 or $2 if you buy them in a bulk quantity. And these things work perfectly fine. Regarding quality and stuff like that, because they look nearly identical to your typical Briggs air filter right here for that. And I just want to do a quick comparison, overall quality and the functionality, because these things work perfectly fine. You can use cheaper items for your machine if it's like an air filter and stuff like that, but I personally don't recommend using parts like ignition coils, carbs, flywheels, stuff like that. But these things are relatively cheap, and you can buy them in a bulk quantity if you need to out there for that. If you're like a contractor, grass cutting contractor guy, or if you want to just have a cheap air filter for yourself, your homeowner out there for that, so you can buy them relatively cheap as opposed to like spending $8 to $10 out there for that. Because typically I was looking online for like typical retail prices for this style air filter, and I looked on Home Depot and Lowe's, and they're selling them for like 8, 10, 12, 15 bucks out. I see them high as I think the one I seen was like $12.99 out there for a genuine OEM Briggs and Stratton air filter for like a 6 horsepower, 6.75 horsepower. And it was just insane how much some of those places were actually costed right there for that. Plus this one also, this is the newer generation one. It has the 2 holes in a bomb here. One's for the intake, and the other one's for the up by the the PCV system right here for that. And these things can also be had really cheap on eBay as well too, if you want to buy them in bulk quantity out there for that. So if anybody wants to possibly buy these things, I'll put a link at the bottom of the page here. So this one right here is for the newer generation machine. This is the overhead valve. I think about a 3.5 horsepower up to about a 5.5 like 6 horsepower overhead valve, new generation Briggs and Stratton air filter right here for that. And this one is the older, one for the older, flathead engine right there, between like about let's say about 4.5 to about 6.75 horsepower. And this is still good air filter. They're both good quality. I never had a single problem with them out there for it, and I just want to do a quick video because one of my clients or one of my subscribers asked me to do a quick video about alternative filters you can buy as opposed to paying through a nose for a genuine air filter. And the quality looks identical to a genuine one, and I never had a single problem with them. I've been using this one right here for probably about a year's time right here at least, and never had a callback, never had any kind of defects or anything else on the air filter itself. They look perfectly fine. The only difference is the actual cost is a lot cheaper when compared to the genuine OEM one here. So I'll go ahead and put a link at the bottom of the page detailing each one where you can purchase them on eBay. And if anybody has any follow-up questions, feel free to leave me a message here, and I'll try to get back within probably 24 or 48 hours. I'll see you guys. Have a nice day.